There's a story that's making the front pages of a couple of the newspapers this morning. This is an opinion poll. The National's headline, poll warning for SNP, and a suggestion in this YouGov poll that Labour could do well in Scotland compared to previous elections at the expense of the SNP.
Yeah, with all the caveats that we have to put and health warnings that we have to put on opinion polls, as you're right, this is an opinion poll by the YouGov polling organisation using the data and the methods that they used the 2017 and the 2019 elections. It is predicting that Labour would take 23 seats from the SNP, which would mean that it would be the SNP's worst general election performance in almost a decade. The figures would mean that the SNP would still be the largest party in Scotland with 27 seats. Labour would gain 23, therefore would have 24 seats, so would be pretty close to the SNP on that one. Libs, Dems and the Conservatives 4 seats each. But what it would mean is that Labour would be making, if this opinion poll proves to be correct and was reflected in a general election, Labour would be making substantial gains in Scotland, particularly in the central belt. And any Labour strategist you speak to says that if they want to get into Downing Street, they are going to have to do far better in Scotland than they have done in the last couple of elections. So some very interesting predictions from this opinion poll. But again, we must emphasise it is a snapshot at the moment. Things could well change before we get to a general election.
Yes.